Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2020 mid-month general readings. We're looking at the last 2 weeks of August, and this reading is for our Cancers, water sign of Cancers. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for taking the time to be here to watch any of the videos on my YouTube channel. Liking, sharing, hitting that subscribe button. It's all greatly appreciated. Okay, Cancer, this is for you for the last half of August 2022. If your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Cancer, it's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Cancerian. Of course, it'll resonate a little differently for everyone. It's a general reading. So watch all of your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for any additional insight and perspective if you know them. And if something does resonate with you and you'd like to maybe take a deeper look at it, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts. Feel free to email me directly. You can click on the description link with this video for contact info. Email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings, and I can usually respond within the same day with more information. And I'm pretty timely about scheduling too. I do readings full time. This is all that I do, so I really work hard to try and get people in as quickly as possible. So email me if you are interested in that. Okay, I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Cancer, last half of August for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, we begin with the King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or someone who manifests like the King of Fire, energetic, feisty, a go-getter, somebody who's probably fairly mature, at least in some respects. Or just that fiery, know what I want kind of energy of the King of Wands. It's represented as a king, as a male, but it's a general reading, so it could be, the more, kind of masculine side of a female as well. It's more masculine energy. King of Wands is with the Ten of Cups, happy home, happily ever after, the white picket fence, marriage, home, family, where everything just kind of comes together in a beautiful completion. Maybe somebody's contemplating marriage here, or it could be a home, family. Let's see. Oh, Knight of Cups. Knights always represent opportunities for change and offer an opportunity coming in. Cups is governed by the element of water, which governs our emotional landscape. So this is an offer driven by love, support, encouragement. Could be just a date for some of you, but with the Ten of Cups, it's likely something. It may be a marriage proposal for some of you. With the Knight of Cups, we have the Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, separation. I feel like this person might be considering proposing or moving things to the next level, maybe moving in together because they're afraid they're going to lose you, or maybe there's been some kind of fight or separation because of this issue. Because there's some kind of loss or pain or disappointment or fear of that driving this love offer here. Next we have Strength, facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, your shadow self, which is just kind of an interesting way to say looking at the part you've had to play in everything as well, because it always takes two, right? It takes a lot of strength, courage, wisdom, and humility to also turn the mirror around and look at ourselves. But that's also what we gain more of by doing that. Strength is with the Moon, the unknown, uncertainty, maybe, deep-seated fears kind of rolling around in there in an unrealistic way, Oh, there's a bear in the backyard. No, it's just nighttime and there's no full moon, so it's not a bear, it's just a gnarly old tree. But in the shadows, it can look like something much worse than what it actually is. The moon can represent that as well, kind of spiritual fears or, spiritual things kind of tugging. But overall, it's not entirely clear. So it's about facing the unknown here as well. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the last half of August, Cancer, is justice, the right path, the clear path, doing the right thing, transparency, honor, morality, ethics, something that's fair and just and equitable. Depending on, what moral, ethical, spiritual path you choose, you may view marriage in that way. That's the right thing to do, or we need to do this to move forward, or we've been together this long, it's time to do this, it's the right thing to do, something like that. Or that's what the focus or general focus is on. So let's clarify that overall energy of justice. Queen of Cups, that's you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're definitely focused on that. You may be the recipient of it. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Yeah. I either want to do what I feel is the right thing to do here with the Ten of Cups, or I need to move on. This is probably an already established relationship, or I need to move on so that I can have the potential and possibility of having that. That's for one group of Leos. This is for one group of Leos, this is an already established relationship, and maybe the issue has been around marriage, moving in together, that sort of commitment, and you're like, okay, it's time to fish or cut bait, right? And this person may be coming back with an offer, finally with that offer, because they're afraid of losing you, or there has been a separation. For others of you, it may be that pain and disappointment is yours from the past, and the justice part of it is spirit, because of the decisions you've made, bringing in a new potential partner here that is coming with the energy of marriage, that is serious, committed, that's what they have on their minds. They probably wouldn't be saying it in the beginning. In the beginning, we have the Knight of Cups, let's go do this thing, or let's go, that's for the other group of you Leos, because I'm reading it for two. Now, technically, because this is a general reading, you can transfer this to a work situation, but for the majority of you, for the vast majority of you, this is an intimate relationship. So let's clarify the King of Wands. The Ten of Wands, coming to the end, feeling overwhelmed, coming to the end of a very long-held, heavy burden, kind of surrendering to the fact that you need to lay something down. The High Priestess, yeah, it's a sense of knowing, of intuition, and the Two of Wands underneath that, right? So this King of Wands, Cancer, particularly for those of you for whom this is an already established relationship, right? This person knows. They've surrendered to the idea that they know that they have to make a decision. They have to make a decision to either move forward with this or let it go, walk away, let you go, right? For the other group of Leos, this is a new person coming in, and it could be that this person has learned this from the past, or maybe they weren't ready in the past, or maybe they were disappointed in the past, but they're coming with marriage on their mind, or that, a serious commitment on their mind. It's what they're wanting or they're looking for. Whether they phrase that at the beginning or not, people usually don't, right, when they're new, but yeah, they know intuitively. Let's clarify that Ten of Cups. The Emperor, the King of Wands. Maybe some of you are involved with a Leo, an Aries, or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you may be on the Cancer, Leo cusp. But the King of Wands, the Emperor is attached to the sign of Aries, which also can fit the King of Wands. We've got the King of Wands. It's a male. It's almost certainly a male for many of you, or a very somebody who embraces their masculine side, female. It is likely someone older. Somebody well established. And the star is renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Again, for those of you for whom this is an established relationship or previously established relationship, this person knows they have to fish or cut bait in order to have any kind of hope at all of this moving forward. The only way that they're going to keep you in their life is to offer that next step, that commitment, which I feel like many of them have probably been quite resistant. Maybe because they had a really bad marriage or experience in the past, and they might be, with Strength and the Moon here, like facing the unknown, they may be terrified of that happening again because it was so traumatic, right? Typically when we're resistant of these sorts of things, it's because of some kind of painful history. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Offer of love, support, encouragement, or if it's a new person, for some of you, a date. Oh, the Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirits, Ten of Swords, surrendering to a painful ending. Yeah, again, if it's a new person, this is for the smaller group of Leos. It may be that's in their past or in your past, and this is kind of coming in now. For others of you, this relationship, this person like does not want to lose you. This person loves you. This person sees you as their person. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, emotional pain, disappointment, heartache. Six of Cups, childhood, history, attachments, family, the other soulmate card, the Chariot, success on a difficult path, and having to kind of, control these two horses so they go in the right direction. I mean, this person, it's like this person goes, okay, I've been resisting it for this long or for all this time, but I'm going to lose this person if I don't do this, if we don't do this, and I don't want to lose. When it comes right down to it, this person like loves you. They think that you are the only person for them. It may be that they have a long history behind them and they're older and they're like, I don't want to, I can't lose this. I can't lose this person. I can't lose my Cancer. Like they really, really don't want to let go. Clarify strength. The World card almost leaped out, but then it went back in. So yeah, maybe strength to take something to the next level, start a whole new journey. The Moon. Strength is already clarified with the Moon. The Moon's twice. This person is really uncertain, and I don't mean uncertain about how they feel about you. It's quite clear they love you. You're their person. But they have a lot of fears. I think probably fears of the history repeating itself. Oh yeah, death, the Four of Wands, death of a marriage, death of a happy home, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, stepping off into the unknown. Yeah, this person probably had a really traumatic breakup of a long-term relationship or marriage in the past, like really profoundly affected them, and they are really afraid, But transformation, which doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes it does, and sometimes for people who are really resistant because of something in the past, it's because of this. It's they face the fact that if they don't, they're going to lose something truly, truly precious to them, and that feels like it's where this person is here. But this person still has a lot of fear, and they're struggling. They're really struggling with trying to move forward with it. Clarify the Moon. We don't really need to. It's quite clear here. This person is afraid that if they do it, it won't work out. It'll end. It'll be horrible, traumatic, all of that. But let's do it anyway because there's an extra moon here. Clarify. Yeah, Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Wish fulfillment. This is like the perfect home, the perfect life, the perfect marriage. Well, not perfect. Nothing is perfect. But it's as close to it as you can get, right? They're afraid. They're so afraid. They don't want to lose you. And that is what's prompting them to this transformation, but they're still like struggling. Wow. Yeah, and the whole focus is like, it's time to do this or move on, which will hurt terribly for both of us, but this is the way it has to be. And this person is so resistant and so fearful, but I think what they're seeing, what they're waking up to is that now is that moment. I either do this or I do this, and there's no going back from it. They just struggle with all this fear from the past repeating itself. So, okay. Wow. Feels very powerful, like some powerful things are going on internally for this other person. I'm sure for you too, Cancer, but it feels like this person, and you too. It's kind of, I feel drawn to this King of Wands, Emperor, whoever this is. It's like powerful. And some of this at the end too can be yours. You're also like, I mean, there's no guarantees, right? So yeah. There's uncertainty and fear on both sides, but it feels much more heavy on the other person's side. All right, any final messages, guidance, advice? Or did I just say Leo? I don't know. Probably because I'm seeing so much fire energy. And I just did Leos. Some of you, again, may be on the Cancer-Leo cusp. For some reason, I'm getting that. Okay, final messages. Page of Swords. communication. Communicate, talking in a real practical way. 4 of coins, but don't give out too much. Still guard and keep hold of what makes you feel safe, right? Meaning don't compromise. Oh, it's the 5 of Swords. Don't compromise, right? This is no compromise. Hold out for that justice. Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups. 9 of Wands. It's difficult. It's tiring. It's discouraging, but you're almost at the 10. You're almost at the completion point of this cycle. Stay firm. Keep the lines of communication open. Don't go back to giving everything. Keep yourself, keep the lines of communication open, but there's a real strong sense here of what you feel justice, Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups is to you. No compromise on that. It feels like there's been enough already. It's difficult. Some of you may feel discouraged, but you're winding down the end of this cycle. Okay, Cancer. Those are your messages for the last half of August. I hope that you found them helpful. They gave you some food for thought, or I think for many of you already validated what's going on. Again, if you would like to take a deeper look at it, peel back the covers just a bit for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to hear from you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the September general readings. Take care until then. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.